we had comedian Jonathan Flanagan last week on the show. He was hilarious. We had hip-hop artist Jay Cass. He was dope. And also we had Ryan, the owner of Wick's Brewery. Always a pleasure. He was here last week with us and hanging out, having enjoying some Wick's beer. Speaking of Wick's beer, you guys all how are you guys enjoying it? Orange County Music League is having some Wick's beer.
Not too bad. It's
not bad at all.
Now.
Cool, man. Yeah, you guys. I'm glad you guys got to try it. I'm trying the red ale right now, so we'll pop back to you guys in a minute here. I'll let you guys enjoy your beers, but I'm gonna have mine too. First things first, Wick's beer. So this week's show tonight we have a fun lineup. We've got Orange County Music League coming up shortly here. We have a hip hop performance by D Soul. Oh yeah, we have one band tonight, not three. Crazy last week, but we had three bands. Tonight we have B484. So they're going to do a performance for us, and they have a really fun sound. I was listening to them. You guys are going to be stoked to hear this one. And we also, so I said we were getting weird tonight. We're going to do a live tattoo on the show on me. I'm getting inked up tonight. I'm getting a nude of Anna Nicole Smith on a secret place on my body. And for those of you who believe that, shame on you, it's April Fool's, and I would never get that tattooed on my body, but some of you guys believed it on Facebook, so joke's on you guys. No, I'm just kidding. I'm getting my foot done. I already have a tattoo on my foot, but I'm getting some shading done on it, nothing too crazy. Cute little design here by a very talented tattoo artist. He's from Mission Tattoo, right over here in Hull, and we're going to talk more about him later. But his name is Johnny Ray, and you guys have seen him here before, actually, as Big Legion, a very talented hip-hop artist. We have a lot of multi-talented people in the house tonight, and always on Epik Vibes, I think. Absolute. So, yeah, stoked for that. Anna Nicole Smith, these people, really. So let's talk a little bit about Wick's here. It's time for our What's Up with Wick's Weekly. We have a couple different Wick's beers in the house tonight. We've got the Honey Badger, which I love. It's a honey hibiscus ginger wheat beer. It's so delicious, so many flavors, 4.9%. And they have a new one. I tried it today. It's Honey Badger Nitro. It's a little creamier. And I was like, wow, they turned me on to it over there. I was at Wick's today celebrating my mother's birthday. Happy birthday, Mom. And it was delicious. We also have the Blood Moon in the house tonight. It's a red ale, and that one is, I believe, gosh, I can't even keep up with it. It's 6.1% alcohol, and so that's what I'm drinking right now. So I'm getting tattooed later, guys. And I'm going to be feeling the pain, so I'm having this smile on my face. Don't judge me. And Wick's has got a lot going on. There's going to be a fundraiser at Wick's Brewery. It's the Corona Fire Department fundraiser, and it's a really nice thing. They always give back to the community, Wick's Brewery, sponsoring Epik Vibes and all the awesome things they do. But there's going to be, this is on April 10th, coming up real quick here. What's that, in a week now? Yeah, this coming Friday. And there's going to be music there. A portion of all the proceeds at Wick's Brewery is going to go to the Corona Fire Department. We're going to have all the firefighters there drinking their brews or drinking their root beers. They have delicious root beer over there also. Enjoying the delicious food at Wick's Brewery. It's going to be a fun thing, guys. Check it out next Friday. Also, remember last week we talked about their 1-year anniversary is coming up. Say what? So that's Saturday the 25th. Just seriously, request it off work. Mark it on your calendars. You don't want to miss this one. It's going to be packed over there. It's going to be a big brew fest. There's going to be about 20 beers on tap at Wick's Brewery. So so much fun. I'm already just stuck on their beer. It's delicious. I know Orange County Music League is enjoying it over there too, and the rest of our studio audience, absolute. They're going to have a new sour coming out, guys, too. They've been brewing it they need to brew it for 6 months. They've already started. You can go in there and see these barrels right now. 3 of the barrels are, all 3 of them are French barrels, and one of them is a 33-year-old rum barrel. And we've got a beer brewing in them, and you can see them right there. You can see them frothing up, and the CO2 and all the natural processes going. I'm no beer expert, but go in, pop into Wick's Brewery. You can see them brewing right out there on the floor. It's pretty cool, guys. They have one called a Berliner Weiss. They're brewing it, and it'll be in next week. It's a sour beer, which is my least favorite, but I actually tried one that was similar to this one, and it's a mild sour, and it's going to be available in bottles. Wick's Brewery is doing bottled beer now, so look out for that. Keep an eye out. You're going to be seeing Wick's bottled beers out soon. So, yeah, exciting stuff. Don't forget about that anniversary on the 25th, guys. Request it off work, because I know I am. I work every Saturday, but I'm going to be there. So, very cool, very cool. Let's let's do a little interview here with Orange County Music League. Hey guys, welcome.
Thank you.
You're being so nice and polite and quiet over there, drinking your Wake's brew. So thanks for coming out. So I would normally ask people, so where'd you come from tonight, or but I have a feeling you guys came from Orange County.
Yeah, I think it's kind of self-explanatory with the name there. It's kind of why we named it that. It's pretty simple to know what we do. We do music in Orange County, and it makes it pretty simple for any band, any fan, or anybody to just kind of know the realm that we are in with our company, at least.
Totally, totally. So it's really cool. So, okay, so the people who have never heard of Orange County Music League and have never seen you guys before, though I know a lot of you guys have. I'm talking to you guys, the viewers tuning in. You guys are on the internet right now, so they already looked it up. But so tell us, what is Orange County Music League all about?
Orange County Music League is about bringing good music back to the fans in the lieu of the whole pay-to-play taking over the music scene and watering down the quality of the shows that you go to and trying to charge you more and more money for them so that one guy at the end of the night can put a bunch of money in his pocket off of the work of the artist. And basically musical slavery for these bands. They can't get anything good going on. They can't play a good show to a good crowd of people that's not there only to see them. So they're repetitively playing to the same people over and over. People that already know who they are. So,
no, absolutely, and those are the people funding them, but
you're not going to get anywhere if you don't gain new fans, and if you don't gain a new following, playing in front of new people on new stages and in new areas.
Absolutely.
And the way that the music scene is with bands is most promoters, I want to, they don't really promote, they just book bands. And then, oh, hey, sell me this many tickets, and that's the extent of their job, and they move on to the next date. So they're not actually promoting the show or doing anything beneficial except taking money from these family and friends of these bands.
Absolutely. It's not benefiting the scene. It's not benefiting anybody but them and the owner of the business.
It's just benefiting the promoters and the venues mainly.
Right, but not the artists. And
it's not promoting the musician itself and the music that's actually coming to the venue.
Absolutely,
so
absolutely.
At that point, it's like, really, how are you going to keep having good bands coming back to that venue?
Yeah, that kind of stuff kills the scene. And when we're talking about pay-to-play, guys, we're talking about, I remember those days, going to, like, the Tyler Mall and, like, trying to, like, hustle, like, sell, like, my favorite band's tickets, like, sell these tickets just so they could play, And I won't even call that venue right now, but I want to, but I won't, but,
Yeah, and it's started here in Southern California, and it's gone all over the country. It's on big tours, it's on little tours, it's on local shows. And really, it has done more damage to the scene than it has even benefited anybody, even the people that do benefit from it. So we give the artists and the bands a stage to play on where they don't have to worry about that. And they can come and play. And if it's on a weekend, we've got a ton of places where you can get paid a little bit of something, to play a free show and to play to a crowd of people who want to see music. Versus, oh yeah, my friend came and paid $10 and he left right after my set. Probably bought one beer, so nobody except for one person
nobody's
gets
happy.
anything.
Well, they're not promoting the other bands too, like at that point, really the only promotion that they're relying on is the actual artists themselves. They're not most of the venues, at least that I've seen, don't really promote themselves. They actually just rely on the artists to do all the work. And at that point, it's like, really, what are they getting out of it?
Totally.
Yeah, and I mean, you see it like super predominant at the Whiskey A Go-Go for LA and at Chain Reaction for Anaheim. And these are venues that had great names. They had tons of great history that's gone through, and the promoters got a hold of it, and now the shows there aren't good. I don't go to any of those venues anymore, where when I was 7, 8 years ago, when I was like, at the end of my high school, I was at those venues 4 times a week because there was so many good shows. And it's so sour that I won't even go anymore. It just nothing fun about it. There's not good bands.
Stuff and have a message like you guys have one. Dude, I mean, you guys are really coming through, and you guys have something to say to the people, and that's why I was like, it's worth the trip from Orange County down here to speak out to the people. Can we get an applause for Orange County Music League? You guys freaking rock so hard.
Thank you very much, man. And it's really worth the drive anyway to spread the message, because it's really worth the message. We're just not throwing shows. We're trying to change the entire music scene in Southern California, and then from there everywhere. It's just the same way that pay-to-play changed it from here.
Absolutely.
It's definitely a message.
You guys are awesome. You guys, we're getting the message out to the people. We're the scene. The scene needs you guys. Everybody needs you guys. Orange County needs you guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
Southern California needs you guys. So.
Yeah, mark your calendars for July 4th. We're having a Vegas-style pool party at the Irvine Marriott. 2 days, free. I mean, you can buy a hotel room, but you don't have to pay to get in. You come party at the pool, listen to some good bands on the 4th, and then on the 5th we have a bunch of DJs. So.
Fun stuff, guys. You heard it. Write it down right now. Tell them one more time. Or tell them where they can see this stuff on the internet.
You can see everything. Facebook /OCML events. Twitter and Instagram is OC Music League. And then it's www.ocmusicleague.com. And what we're seeing in Orange County.
Absolute. Orange County Music League. If there's one last message you wanted to say to the viewer, one important message, what would it be? Enjoy
local music. Don't support your friends. Go out and have a good time.
Local and original music, actually.
Absolute. Thank you. Orange County Music League, everybody. Woohoo! I love you guys. Thank you so much for coming out. You guys freaking rock. So we're flipping the script a little bit. So I told you guys it was going to be a weird night tonight. I'm going to pop in right now and start getting a live tattoo. So before that, right before that, we're gonna talk to Johnny Ray. So I'll let you guys enjoy the party out there. And Johnny Ray, brilliant tattoo artist. Let's talk right here. He's working right now in the Epik house. Hey man. So thanks for coming back again.
Yes,
you guys
back
remember
again.
this guy? Last time you saw him, he was going by Big Legion from Grim Reality Entertainment.
Yes.
Amazing artist. He gave us a great performance. It was a fun night. Very fun night. So have you had a chance to try the Wix beer?
Yeah, I've had a few. Had a couple. I mean, not too many, of course, because I'm tattooing live. I just drank a few.
Okay, I had a couple myself. I'm a little nervous, but you know. So thank you again for coming back.
Yeah,
so
no
how far
problem.
did you have to travel tonight?
I mean, the shop is literally just right around the corner. I mean, once you get off Indiana to Tyler, we're just like 2 minutes away.
Really?
Driving.
Oh, here we go. So we can see it up here on the screen. It's kind of hard to read because it's a little squished.
Oh,
But
yeah.
the address it's on Hull Avenue.
We're right in between the Albertos and the McDonald's on Hull.
There you
So
go.
if you guys
can see
know
the address up right
Riverside,
there. It's hard
it's
for me to
right
read.
there.
There we go. So you got your address right there.
Yeah.
Click
Super
on it,
close.
get directions. Not right now, but just type. That's our Yelp. So just go right to the Yelp there. Lots of good reviews. I was looking at it today. They do tattoos and piercings over there.
Yeah, we got a couple piercers over there, Javi and Nick, and then about 6 artists. There's me, Elvis the owner, Fine Line Tino, Jeff, Mike. Yeah.
Awesome,
So
awesome.
It's pretty big crew.
Yeah, definitely. You're gonna want to ask for Johnny Ray.
Yeah, it's Johnny Ray.
That's the guy. That's the man. So how'd you get started in tattoo? And have you always been an artist, or was it just tattoos from the beginning?
Yeah, I mean, as a kid, I was always drawing and stuff, and then I got my first tattoo when I was probably about 15 by an older guy, homemade tattoo. He was tattooed up, and I was just like, man, I just want to get tattoos and be tattooed and do tattoos.
Very
That's pretty
cool.
much where my influence originally started from at that early age. And then I started with a homemade machine. And then, from there, kept going. Kept progressing.
Totally. It's a lot of fun. It's really a lot of fun. It's very interesting platform. I just love that. I love your background right now, by the way, too. That artwork that we had of you up there right now. Was that your artwork, or did somebody do a portrait of you?
On the
Right there. It's like
Oh yeah, that's actually done by a friend of mine. His name's Jack. Yeah, I think a little closer to the food. There's a whole big thing that could be album cover too. So I just use it as my
Dude, it's
my
mega
Facebook.
tight. It's mega tight. I saw it on there, and I was like,
Yeah,
oh, I
yeah.
gotta steal this and use it on the show when you're on
Yeah.
here. So absolute, man. You freaking rock. So
Yeah, thanks.
as an artist, what would be, if you had a message, behind your artistic outlet here, what would you want to say to the viewer?
I mean, if you're just serious about art, you should just do what you want to do and just do what you love and just go for it. Just don't let no one discourage you. Stay with it all the time. Because you can make a living out of it, even outside of tattooing. There's other forms of it. Drawing, painting, tattooing.
So
tagging,
many mediums.
everything.
Main point is just put yourself
Yeah,
out there, right?
Just do it.
Totally. Well, I'm excited, but I'm nervous too. I'm mostly excited to get some ink done, some shading done on my foot. I'm going to be in a lot of pain. I heard that. So now I've got an important question for you. Now the top of your foot, is that generally a painful place to get a tattoo?
I mean, it's different with every person I tattooed on the foot. You know, sometimes they're
because this is my only
sometimes
tattoo. It was pretty damn painful when I got it. I'll tell you. They say right on the bone. You know, it's like ow.
Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty thin area of skin. There's not too much meat. It's mostly just like a lot of bone and stuff like that.
There's no meat on the top of my foot. Is Anna Nicole Smith gonna fit there? I'm just kidding. I can't believe you guys believe that on Facebook, really, honestly. But okay, let's pop back there, man. Let's do this thing.
Let's do it. Let's get started.
All right.
Check, check, check.
Oh my goodness, I'm nervous over here. Getting tattooed and whatnot. The show's gotten crazy. Who writes this show? Me? It is me. I only have myself to blame. Should I move this? Right here? All right. As long as I don't flash anybody. All right, I'm over here with Johnny Ray. I'm on his cool, really, really cool thing. And are you getting this, Ism? Here we go, man. It's a crazy night. We're gonna start buzzing away. While we start tattooing here, we'll let him concentrate. We'll let me cry, or however it's gonna. I think I'm gonna cry. We'll have a Diesel is about to perform, so I'll let him get ready, make his way to the stage. I know I flipped the script on him a little bit earlier, so thank you, man. You're the bomb. D-Soul, everybody. Well, I'm in pain. Shout out to Wick's Brewery. I don't know if I could do this without them. Beer in general, but I'm loving that Wick's beer, you know. Shout out to Gilligan's Barbecue Islands. We love you guys over at Gilligan's Barbecue Islands.
I tell you what, Hank, about that dang old meaning of life, man. It's like this, man. You like a butterfly flapping his wings deep down in the forest, man. They're gonna cause a tree falls like 5,000 miles away, man. And ain't nobody sees, nobody don't even happen.
Yeah, C-Rock, what's up? Listen, C-Rock, yeah. A lot has happened over these past 20 years. Parents splitting up, confidence and fears. Getting into trouble and kicked out. Bunch of BS, blood, sweat, and tears. Then where the time go, I don't know. Used to DJ, now I float. Smoking Mary J's, a lot of stroke. Haven't heard mama say I'm proud of yo. Since I graduated, holding my diploma in a Kush, combing in my cap and gown clothes. But that's the past, it's never too late to go. I'm D-Soul, the Holy Ghost. Fastest delivery driver at Domino's. Even studying the FJC, not straight B's. I get straight A's, fat tips every day. Making pay for my insurance, AAA. With an A, and I say, a young brother trying to make it in the game. And when it comes to speaking from the heart, I'm on the wall of fame. Your fake rappers on the wall of shame. I rep that PLACENTIA. That's where I stay, where I blaze, meditate. Got to work hard if you want to play. Yeah. Work hard if you want to play. Yeah, C-Rock, tell them.
Yeah, born in 94, moved around the globe twice. DK to Wisconsinites, take a chance, roll the dice. Got these girls asking, what's the meaning of life? I can tell you if you help me when I need your advice. Yeah, Listen up, it's still me, but this time around I come with D-Soul's company. All we need is fermentation from the honeybee, so one day we can plant a money tree, make 100 G's. Beer drafting indeed, stacking my cheese. Catastrophe, the way I savage these beats. I feel at home in society, kill it softly with variety. Economy is sane and leaning over the railing. Boat sinking down to the floor, sand in my face, grasping for some air. Rise up, but after the storm, all I see is haters. Cop a bottle and chase it with the brew. That's the meaning of life.
Homie, let's face it, stay patient. You only got one life to make it.
The best I know,
only the best I blow.
And my family is the one thing
that you don't mess with. So I'ma do anything I can to protect it.
Got modes of persuasion from pathos to ethos, and backhoe is lethal. Shadows wrapped in evil. And if you wanna know what's the meaning of life, first you gotta check back in the past before people.
You don't need to know, man. When you gonna
Zero. Yeah. Thank you, D-Soul. This one's Good Dreams. I got a lot of good dreams. I'm so toasted, floating in the ocean. Chakras open, my soul is growing. I'm so toasted, floating in the ocean. Chakras open, my soul is growing. Elevated intellectual, my good vibes spreading. It's perpetual, flowing on an edible, so delectable. Used to give my parents trouble, but now I'm respectful, not impeccable. Everyone makes mistakes, but each one is special. Gotta learn from your past, it's essential. Human beings with the third eye, we all have potential. I chose happening part of my life that's consensual. On the way to class, bumping ASAP and Joey Badass, that's influential. Puff puff pass, it's habitual, a ritual. Getting unusual visual, that seem inspirational, so spiritual. My aura, shining so bright, blunt roll tight. Hit that itch and take flight. You and I are the same, that's no surprise. Join me on this magical ride we call life. Yeah, we call life. I'm so toasted, what? Floating in the ocean, yeah. Chakras open, come on. So toasted, hey. So toasted.
From the OG.
Floating in the ocean.
Rockin' HB.
Chakras open.
You know me.
My soul is growing. Life began when I took out my fears. Took out the fake peers and put down my fear. Saw things clear. Kept writing in my notepad and I persevered. Visions of rapping on stage reappeared, and that's truly what inspires me to making my career. Manifesting grace up in my life. On the daily's my frontier. These are the best years. You know, I just turned 20, got all the time I need, and the weed I got plenty, skating on my pennies to the homies pad. He had the big, I had the dabs, got medicated really fast, told him about the visions that I always have, and he replied, bro, I can totally see you doing that, you gotta go through with that. I said, homie, no, I'm already on that, it's just the start, just the beginning, and when I'm sinning, I'm grinning, I'm chilling, I'm living. D-Soul, Epik vibes. Yeah. Woo! Thank you. Yeah.
Buddy, D-Soul. Give it up one more time for D-Soul. That was an awesome performance. That was really fun. I love your songs, dude. So, if you would, be a doll and come on, pop on over here to the graffiti. So that way, I'm propped up here. My foot is in pain. Let's do a quick checkup on the tattoo here. So have a seat, man. You can take. He's so nice, Johnny Ray. He gives a seat right up to. So I'm sorry, my foot's in your face. I'll pop this down here for a moment. So well, if you want to get a close up on it real quick, what we've done here is Johnny Ray would be able to tell you a little bit better. But it looks to me like I try to look away. Oh, there you go. You got one right there.
Yeah, so we just re-outlined it so far. So next up is the shading, coloring, make it look real good.
Yeah, that re-outline hurt a lot. So I just want everybody to know that. I'm in a lot of pain. So no, it hurts, but I'm doing good. I'm not taking a break. I'm doing an interview. That's my excuse. So thank you for that awesome performance, D-Soul.
You're welcome. Thank you.
So where'd you come from tonight, D-Soul?
Placentia, California.
Placentia? Now, how far of a drive was that? Was it, how long was it is what I really mean, because that traffic.
It was actually, we got here pretty early. We actually hit a Burger King because we got here too early.
You know what, all the artists that are in the house tonight, freaking rock because they all got here early. And that's my favorite thing in the world because they never do. They're always late. And I always tell people to show up at 7. And when they show up at 6:30, I know they're on point, you know. But I used to tell them to show up at 7, and some people show up at 8. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You're not one of those. You're one of those artists that's on point. Book this guy. Book this guy. So how did D-Soul get started in hip-hop?
Honestly, I got kicked out of my mom's house and stuff, and I was just struggling, and I've always wanted to make music. You know, I just didn't know how I was going to do it. You know, I was in a band at one point. I, DJ'd on the turntables like my uncle, but I just always had the lyrics, you know.
Well, it sounds like you have a whole background in music, so it's, I think that really helps an artist to have all different kinds of genres and to be experienced in all those different mediums, rather than, some hip-hop artists, they only listen to hip-hop. Yeah. And I think that limits them. It really limits them. They should listen to all different kinds of music. As a hip-hop artist, as a metal, a metal artist, as anybody really, punk rock, hip-hop, EDM, reggae, all the fun stuff we have on this show here. Totally, man. So is there a message behind the music for D-Soul?
Honestly, it's just keeping it G, just keeping it real, rapping about stuff that you're really doing in your life. I would say keeping it positive, good vibes, following your highest excitement. That's it right there. Just following your dreams.
You've got a good message, man. You freaking rock. So where can the viewers see you? Where can you guys see him in the future? We're going to find out. Facebook, Instagram?
Yeah, Facebook. You can get me on the D-Soul. Just type in D space Soul on Facebook, and then you can get me on Instagram, D_Soul94. Yeah, 94. And then I got a Twitter. You can just D-Soul94 again. And that's about it. And also my SoundCloud. That's the big one right there. Just type in D-Soul, the one from Placentia, California, P-Town.
That's what I checked out. I think it was the SoundCloud. And there's all kinds of fun stuff. And I'm like, yeah, we got to get this guy on the show. We absolutely got to get this guy on. So, yes.
Hell yeah.
It's a fun show, and I'm glad you're involved in it, man. It's all part of the revolution. And when I'm talking about the revolution, I'm talking about Riverside coming up and us coming up with it, or us coming up and bringing Riverside up with us. It's the revolution, guys. We're all working as one team, one love, and we're all part of it, man. And you're helping out, so thank you so much.
Thank you.
Is there one last message you want to shout out to the viewer here?
I would just have to say, follow your highest excitement. Whatever excites you the most, go with that right there, and you'll be just fine.
I love this guy. D-Soul, everybody. D-Soul, give it up.
Thank you.
Look him up, man. This guy's coming up. He's coming up, absolutely. You freaking rock. So I guess we're gonna continue to do some tattoo here in a second. But first, I need to talk about. I promised you guys I would tell you about the Battle of the Bands last week, and I got to live up to my word. And we have 2 bands that are going to be moving on to the semifinals. And those bands are, and you know what? I want all 3 bands to go on, and I'm gonna find a way to get all 3 bands to move on to the next round. I love them all so much, and it's like really hard. I just count those votes, and I gotta say what it was, and it's gonna be Here We Go Again, moving on, and it's going to be the Mirrored Southpaws. Absolute. So congratulations, you guys. Where's our applause tonight? Tonight we have no applause. I don't know why. Normally, we have a lively city audience. I say that every week. Tonight, we have a way too well-behaved city audience. So thank you guys for being so freaking awesome. But have some beers. Those of you who are we have a couple under 21-year-olds, I think, possibly. So they're not allowed to drink. But and I know they're being regulated on. Their parents are here. So but those of you who are over 21, try a Wix beer. We have a bartender deal over there, and bartender tables, rocking it. So visit them, and they'll hook you with an ice cold Wix beer. Delicious. Absolute, guys. So what do we have going on next here? So we're going to have a performance by our band tonight. It's not part of the Battle of the Bands, B484, but they are going to give us an awesome performance. Before that, though, and we'll be getting tattooed again there, so I'm stalling. No, I'm just kidding. Actually, I got to tell you guys about something really cool. It's called Gilligan's Barbecue Islands. And Gilligan's Barbecue Islands is your #1 spot to visit or give them a call. They have a $100 referral fee, no questions asked, and they price match up to 500 miles around. So you can't beat that, guys. They're going to be your lowest price anywhere. They're going to hook you up with fire pits, fireplaces, fire tables, outdoor accessories, all kinds of stuff, guys. I'm talking about wet bars, patio furniture, kegerators, all that good stuff that you need for your backyard. It's going to turn your backyard into an entertainment haven for your family and friends. So give them a call, guys. The number is 951-335-2580. Gilligan's Barbecue Islands. His name is Ivan. He's a great guy. It's 951-335-2580. I give you guys a second to write that down because just call them. They'll give you a low quote. It's a lot less expensive than you would think to upgrade your backyard and turn it into a big fun party yard, man. So, yeah, give them a call, guys. $100 referral fee. So if you know somebody that might be trying to upgrade, let them know, and you'll get $100. So no questions asked. Just let Ivan know. He's a good guy. 951-335-2580. They're probably not working right now, but give them a call in the morning. This guy hustles. Absolute. All right, man. So we're going to have a little interview here with Before 84. And they disappeared on me. We're going to pop back to the couch room. Before 84, join me on back there. Some of them are here. We're going to pop back, do a little interview, then performance. Rock and roll, guys.
We're just right here watching you getting tattooed.
I'm trying to do a good sport. Do I look like I'm in campaign?
Yeah, that's good. I got myself a Wix. What about you guys? I think this is a Paladin Pale Ale. I think Dave's got one of those honey badgers right there. How's it taste there, Dave?
Delicious.
That's what I like to hear. Should grab a seat there, Justin.
They're my favorite Wix
Try not to
beer.
run
Actually, I
in.
left mine in the tattoo room. That's a bummer because I feel like I need one right about now before I start to get tattooed again. Somebody might be nice enough to bring me one. You guys are the bomb over there. Man, so I was listening to your music earlier. Welcome, guys, first of all, Before 84.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you for having us.
And I'm just dying to ask you guys this because I was so excited to ask you guys. I was listening to your stuff, and I'm like, I asked him to send me something. I asked, Joshua here. You want to call Joshua Gandhi? I just knew you was Gandhi.
Gandhi's fine.
I asked Gandhi over here, what kind of music are you guys? Like, what's the genre? And he just sent me, like, a song. And I listened to it, and I'm like, but this is tight, but what is it? Like, what do you guys call it? You don't have to call it anything. I mean, why label? But what would you guys say?
Well, the funniest thing is everybody tries to ask us what does our music sound like, and how our name implies before 84. We have a lot of influences from music spawning from before 1984. And it's funny because when I started playing with these guys, I really didn't know the names of the songs, so I'd draw like a little icon next to the song names, and so everyone had like a little picture. So like one had like a little Van Halen symbol, one had a little Pat Benatar, one has like a little picture of like a little Mexican dude with maracas. You know what I mean? So it's like
we're artists, guys.
Yeah, so it's really not easy to like pin it down like what sound we're going for. We just really like to explore different genres of
The
music.
sound is Hessian Beshin.
There you go.
That's what it is.
We have a distinct throughout all our songs. We have a distinct melodic tone, but we try to go a little bit heavy too in some parts. But we just really like to have fun and play some rock and music,
Absolute. You guys will find out what it sounds like. You guys tuning in. So how about? Here's another question for you. How about your influence? What are your influences here?
Oh, did I say Pat Benatar earlier? No, I don't know. Just
That mic doesn't work with the
this one. This one.
Oh.
Corded. How about
There
that?
we go.
So we're influenced by corded mics and Vans.
James Hetfield.
No, we like I said earlier, we really don't like to keep a narrow mind about music because I've been in music since I was in the 4th grade. Like I'm really old now, so you can't tell because I have my hat on, but I have gray hair. So, but I've been playing with this guy for so many years now.
None of you guys are old.
And I grew up with this guy over here, our drummer Joshua right here, is our lead guitarist Justin. But like I've pretty much been playing with them for countless years, and I mean, it's
never in the same band.
Yeah, never in the same band. I don't think that one works.
Yeah, never in the
same band.
Actually, I have a story of how I met Lay. I think I was maybe 12th grade. This guy is like 10th grade. And I seen some long-haired Asian with a guitar over there at, by the lunch line. And I'm like,
I never had long hair.
What's he
He's
doing,
lying.
I wanted to go judge him. I'd already been playing a few years, so I wanted to go see what he was all about. And I went over there, and he actually was playing, was it something off of Lowell or Gish? One of the original Smashing Pumpkin albums, way before Siamese Dream came out, way before it was ever on the radio.
Yeah, I think it was something off Gish.
But,
Nevermind
if you were-
style corporate rock and all.
If you were into music or you're into indie stuff, you would know that. So that was a cool connection right away. Oh, he had something. The other kids I was around really knew that. And then I think he was my sister's friend at first, and kind of stole him. I was like, oh, that guy jams. You know what I mean? Every time we hung out, it ended up being like I hung out with him, we jammed, or we would do our thing. So
Yeah, I think I had her like in one of my classes, like chemistry or math or something like that. But she was what, a couple years younger than you?
Yeah, a few years younger.
What are you, like 15 years older than me or something like
that? We'll say a decade, Lay.
A decade.
A decade. Let's just round it off.
Same thing.
No.
Even,
So
even
we
with David. David, I remember he told me. I'm gonna have him tell the story.
Yeah.
We were in a band way back in the day called Out of Order. You know, it's from Mike, from the drummer from Alien Ant Farm, and Dryden. You know, the singer of Ant Farm. He played guitar back then. But Dave used to hear us, I guess, practicing up the street when he was like, you know, younger, way younger. You know, just getting into music and stuff, right, Dave? Yeah.
Yeah, it was awesome. These guys were just playing metal like back in the day, like before '84.
Totally, dude.
Come on, this is '88, '89.
Old school, real old school. Like, no, that's tight though. You guys freaking rock. So, okay, I've got a question for you. I don't know who's the one to answer this here, but is there a message behind the music for before '84, or is it more about the sound?
Message
more about
and
the lyrics,
sound.
the sound, both.
Well, the lyrics are actually quite comical. He's a really pretty good comedian. He really knows how to be the linguistic guy on the microphone. He has, if you listen to his lyrics, are pretty funny because like one of our songs is called "Slept It Away," and I remember I moved up to Mammoth for a while, and Dave would come snowboarding, and we would always get at each other because one of us would try to be sleeping in later than the other, you know, and he'd be like, "Oh, come on, dude, you're sleeping your life away, man." And then, like, the next day, he would be tired, so I would try to get him. So I'm like, "Oh, come on, man, you're sleeping your life away." So hence, you know, slept it away. But I think the message behind our music is just, like, it's never too late to just go out and, like, get together with some friends and make some good music, you know? Like, that's all we want to do, which is really cool. Like, the guys from Orange County over here with their music thing, they're really trying to explore live music, which is awesome because, I mean, some people think that live music is, like, overrated, or, you know, some people think they know about live music and they've been there and seen it all, or it's dead.
Some people
whatever.
think that. I don't know about the first
exactly,
one. I mean,
exactly. But, I mean,
live music rocks, but I hope everybody knows that. I know there's probably somebody who doesn't think that, but I feel like
there's a resurgence. I think the EDM has finally hit its.
Yeah, the EDM's great, you know, if you're in an EDM, you know, like, I like EDM sometimes, you know, but I like playing other kind of music, so.
Absolutely. No, it's good to switch it up. That's what that's what I try to do on the show on Epik Vibes. We try to keep it all like, you know, all different kinds of music on here. It's not always about.
Well, also it's also
thing,
crazy. Like also, I was in another band with some other my high school buddies and some other good friends of mine, and that was also spawned after another band. It was actually a side project called In the Meantime, and that was spawned off after this band called The Almighty Grind, which is some friends of mine from high school. And like
we were in a Metallica cover band.
Yeah, this guy was in a Metallica cover band with them. So it's like pretty much, it came around full circle because I started, actually, I was the DJ in this band, which is kind of crazy. And I play a keyboard in the band too. So I play the turntables and the keyboard in the band with these guys. And like, it's a super heavy band, you know, like really heavy, like heavy metal, like really rock, kind of like Soulfly. I don't know if you've ever heard of like that band, kind of like Pantera type stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Almost slipped there. But,
You can say shit.
oh, okay, I could say shit.
Hey, we're not
Pantera
on
type
television.
shit. It's like Pantera type shit, pretty heavy, you know. So, but the thing was, like, you know, I'm playing turntables in that band and keyboard, and like we went onto an interview on this other radio station, and they're introducing me as the keyboard player in the band, and I'm like, who's the keyboard player? Oh shit, that's me, dude. I thought I was like the DJ, you know, but like I play the keyboard too. But like, not that there's anything wrong with that, you know, but like. I'm trying to get girls. You know, you can't be the keyboard player.
If you're like, dudes, just call me a DJ.
Right? Can you? You get girls in the back.
Go DJ.
But so anyways, like super progressive, like heavy, good stuff, but like I'm standing behind the table, you know, I felt like I was kind of like disconnected from the band.
Right,
And, you know,
I see
growing up, you know, playing a stringed instrument, I always played guitar.
Dude,
and
talking
this guy,
about before 84, not with The Cure. Remember The Cure's keyboard player?
Oh, yeah,
He was like right
absolutely.
up front, like his hair's like blowing
Absolutely.
in the wind, like they got like a fan on him, like.
Oh yeah. Was that before 84?
Talking about, I don't know if it was before, it was right
It was
around that
before
time.
84.
It might have been right around 84 or right after.
But yeah, I just felt like disconnected from the band. So reconnecting with these guys, you know, Dave and I, we've done other projects together. We've done a bunch of art projects together. But to be able to play music with him and see him grow into this like awesome musician, you know, it's like it's awesome. And then, like Josh, I grew up with him as well. And, you know, I watched him play in a bunch of punk rock bands.
Who's Josh? I'm
Josh
just
over
kidding.
here.
Gandhi.
Gandhi, sorry, Gandhi.
I make jokes.
I grew up with Gandhi, and, you know, I've always watched him play in bands. And Justin, I've always watched him play in other bands. But I guess it was like a long time coming. But we finally, I think, found a really good chemistry as far as, like you said, what are our influences, and I think most of them are the same.
Yeah, which is why.
What do you guys think about all this
Yes.
over here?
Patsy Cline, Mike Patton. Those are my two.
Mike
influences. Mike Patton. No, definitely. Like, I mean, we've all had a,
Mr.
long
Bungle
time of
and Taylor
expressing
Swift.
ourselves. Mr. Bungle is awesome. That's what I'm talking Patton.
I know Mr. Bungle.
Heck yeah, it's Mike Patton.
I know Patsy
And-
Cline is too.
Yeah.
No, yeah, Mr. Bungle, that's a really fun sound. I can see that. No, totally. Or hear it more likely, I guess I should say. Man, the door's open. I don't mean, like, the studio audience is so well behaved tonight. Is that your people? Man, they're good people.
Off the band, but this will affect the band. Me and Dave have a son, we have twin sons coming, and I have a son.
My beautiful wife is actually in the studio audience.
Oh my goodness. Absolutely. What's more inspiring than twins? Oh my God.
Justin's son is past due.
So it's like,
Wow.
yeah, my son's due now. Like, he could be there. I could have to leave in a minute.
Wow.
And mine's doing our sound.
Yeah, and Josh's kid's
Wow.
doing sound. Yeah.
Lots of inspiration. Next album's going to be like the way of the future or what, man? Totally. Awesome. So what songs are you guys going to be doing for us tonight?
We're going to play a song called Johnny's Song. And it's a pretty cool song we wrote about a friend of ours. There's kind of some emotion going on when like he was kind of like breaking up with his chick and like splitting up with the kid and stuff, and we just kind of captured that in the song. And it turned out to be really cool.
Yeah, I know a lot of people that can definitely relate to that one. So totally, man. It's going to be some good stuff.
We got Chip on Your Shoulder. Chip on Your Shoulder.
We got another one too?
Yeah, we're gonna play. If we have time, we're gonna play the second song. It's called "Chip on Your Shoulder." It's pretty good song, pretty heavy rock.
You know what? We do have time. We absolutely have time tonight. It's a great show. I love it because normally I'd be going, all right, guys, we're out of time. So if you have one last thing, say it really fast. And it's really cool to be able to like kick it and shoot the shit. We can say that on the show.
Yeah.
By the way, guys, I want to remind you guys, this show is unscripted and uncensored. So this is all real and it's all live.
Yeah.
It's streamed live, so it's all real.
And by the way, that kid
MC Diesel, what up? Killing it.
Diesel killed it out there. Ridiculous.
Nobody ever say Smurf Penis on the show again besides me. Shout out to DJ Tables out there and Dale the bartender. You guys are working hard. Shout out to Ism. I want to have a short chat with him, so I'll let you guys get ready to perform here. And we're going to do a surprise little chat with Ism if he's down, if he's diggity down.
Thanks for having us on.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Thank you guys.
Inland
You guys
Empire
rock.
TV Live, what's up?
Totally, man. Before, we're about to see them perform, so stay tuned in for that. Also, one more congratulations to Mirrored Southpaw and Here We Go Again for winning the Battle of the Bands. And you know what? I love Throw the Goat so much. They were actually my personal favorite. So I am going to personally call them and ask them if they would like to come back on the show also. Because last week was a great show when all three of those bands deserve to come back on. I love them so much. So shout out to all you guys. Throw the Goat, Here We Go Again, and Mirrored Southpaws. Where's Ism? Hey, pop back. You want to step on the couch with me for a moment here and do a short little interview while we let them get ready to perform? So, dude, I've been wanting to get you on sooner. We had all these crazy full shows, so we finally got a little bit of time here. So thank you.
Oh, word. You already know what it is. We family here. First broadcasting family. This is IE Live TV.
We sure are. We
Epic
sure are.
Vibes TV, IE Live TV, On the Grind TV. What is Major TV? Go get it, Poetics TV. Everybody.
Everybody, dude. We got a lot of shows on InlandEmpireLive.tv, and one of them is called On the Grind TV. And they'll come up, and this is our host here. So for anybody who has not heard of it before, be prepared. No, you're about to find out. Ism, tell us what On the Grind's all about, man.
On the Grind TV is about, hip hop culture. We bring in legends. We try to bridge the gap. That's what we're doing. And, we cover through all the hip hop I love the TV too. I love the fact that
to all of you guys out there.
Shouts out to everybody here.
Bass and Jason.
Yeah, every week people coming in and all the different shows here. It's like that. You see that. You see a lot of people doing that, and it's just constant networking here, like constant networking. It's just like you like to get out, but it's cool to be at the spot where everybody's coming to right now to come network, and that's what they come to build right now. So everybody's building.
Absolutely, yeah. Now we got Bass and Jason next door,
man,
and he's doing his thing, and it's turned into a real fun spot over here at InlandEmpireLive.tv. We're coming up, and Riverside's coming up with it. It's all part of the revolution, guys. It's all part of the revolution.
IE's really gonna blow, so everybody should know that.
Riverside,
come on.
It's too crowded in LA. They're running out of space. We've got a little more space, so it's the Inland Empire. It's the new empire. It's the revolution.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I mean, I'm just one of the cats. I just fell in love with the IE and stuff. I'm a Southern California kid. I've been all over. I'm a freeway baby and stuff. So I'm here out, and I've been out here way back when the IE, and then I came back again, and been back and forth all over SoCal doing my thing and stuff. So and now we're building globally from here. That's a good thing. We build globally from here. I gotta love that. It's not just local stuff, but we're going global right now.
Oh yeah. Ism here, he's got people, so whereas Epik Vibes Television is more of the localized show, it's more about Riverside, Inland Empire, Southern California, Ism's show he's got people coming from all over the place.
Yeah, we just had somebody from the UK, and so he's about out there in the UK, so Brian Silence, he's on the show, and we got Mikey D coming up next week, legendary Mikey D, he came up in main doors, he took over in Large Pro, Electric Group, and he came out with came all the way up from rapping with Electric J back in the day to putting this guy. So he's got a lot of hip hop issues. Melly, Mel, he's battle man long. LL still talking about so.
Nice, dude. Yeah, it's a real underground. It's like good underground. It's good shit. Now we're overusing that word. No, it really is. It's good shit, guys. It's real shit, and you freaking rock, dude. Thank you so much for doing this interview with me here.
Oh, much love. It's all about the sport. You come by my show and we do something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Look for Epik Vibes and Underground. And that's remind them what it is. It's Wednesdays at 6 p.m., right?
That's right. That's what it does. So tune in if you like underground hip hop or you're just interested. Just check it out, man. Everybody's out there that's on the ground on an independent level. We're trying to have them on the show. So check it out, man. You get at least introduced to some artists you might never seen before that you think is really dope.
Do it only on InlandEmpireLive.tv. We're about to have performance by Before 84. So Before 84, make your way to the stage.
Then you come by online, you can hang out for a whole episode. Cool. So me, Johnny, get prisoners there, everybody. Rock out and shit.
All right, we're Before 84 from Moreno Valley, and we're thankful for the opportunity to be here on IE Live. It's been an awesome show, and let's do this.
thrill for the bridge.
Yeah, so check us out, Before84 Music on Instagram, Before84 Music on Facebook. It's kind of like the same. But like I said, if you'd like to hear some fresh new music that we got for you, a bunch of friends getting together, making music for friends, out here on Inland Empire TV, InlandEmpireLive.tv. What's up with Epik Vibes? Check it out.
Song is called Into Time. I'm gonna play another song here. It's called Chip on Your Shoulder. So time around and for you, like a fast to those memories.
Very much for Before 84.
Oh yeah, Before 84, everybody. They freaking rock. That was a really fun performance. You guys have the funnest sound ever. The viewer has to decide what it sounds like, you know. It's up to you guys. So we are heading near the end of the show. We're not there yet, though. We have, first of all, we have some giveaways from Mission Tattoo. Johnny Ray here is kind enough to hook us up. So what do we got? What are we hooking him up with?
We got a few T-shirts over here. So anybody want a T-shirt? What's up? We got a guy's shirt. I don't know who's a 2X. 2X? Anybody got 2X? Who wants it? 2X? All right. Off the camera then. Bam. All right. Then we got a medium girl shirt too. Yeah, we got a guy over here. Already got one. So we got one for the ladies right here. All right. There we go.
They're quick over here. They're like, what T-shirt? Yep, I want it. Yep. They love it. Mission Tattoo, hooking up the community with stuff. They're so awesome. They're freaking awesome. You guys rock. Johnny Ray, you rock. My foot. Let's get one last look here. Yeah, we'll put it up here if the camera can get that. Can we see that? It's actually, you know what? It's starting to bleed a little bit, and it's real shit, guys. I didn't pretend to get a tattoo, and it hurts a lot. But it feels a lot better now that we've stopped with the buzzer and all. I'm glad that stopped, but I try not to be a baby about it. Was I a big baby?
Nah, you weren't bad. Nah, you were good.
I was pretty good. Better than some.
Yeah, I've had way worse during foot tattoos, so you're good.
All right, I was trying not to cry. I didn't tear up over here. So thank you so much, man. Let's pop up to the stage and give one last goodbye to everybody. Man, we had a great night over here at Epik Vibes Television. We got a new spotlight, and it's really bright. It's right now. And we do this every single Friday at 8 p.m. Join us, guys. We're always here at InlandEmpireLive.tv. Let's get everybody back up here. Orange County Music League. Pop on up. D-Soul. D484. Come on up. Johnny Ray from Mission Tattoo. Come on up, man. Let's get the studio audience up here to support. Absolutely studio audience. I'm talking to you, girl. I'm talking to you, girl. Just come on up. Pop on up in the frame. This guy right here, he's standing way over there. Come on. You guys in there? Pop on in there. Yeah, totally. Where's the rest of the band? We're missing half the band. That's okay. We're missing half the band and half the studio audience. But, guys, it was a great night tonight. Shout out to Gilligan's Barbecue Islands, our sponsor of the Battle of the Bands. And shout out to Wick's Brewery because you guys freaking rock and have the best beer in the world. So we do this every Friday night. Epik Vibes Television, everybody. Have a great night.